Meet Gopi Chan Thotukura, who's all set to become India's first civilian space astronaut. In case you're wondering about the significance, Indian origin businessman and pilot Thotukura's recognition stems from his selection as one of the 6 crew members for an upcoming commercial space flight. This venture is a part of Blue Origin owned by Amazon founder Jeff Bezos. The successful launch will make US-based Gopi Chan Thotukura the second Indian citizen in space after Wing Commander Rakesh Sharma in 1984 when he went aboard the Russian Soyuz T-11 spacecraft. In a statement to the media, Gopichand Thotukura said, "It was always his dream to be an astronaut, and with this opportunity that he has got to be a space tourist as a part of Blue Origin space venture, his dream has finally come alive." Let's take a listen in to his journey.
I believe it's always a lofty, it's always a very aspirational dream, especially for us Indians. I believe every child, when they are growing up, at some point they want to be a pilot. It crosses their mind at some point, is what I think. There's a select few who actually get to become pilots, and we're amongst those few who can, call ourselves pilots. So I flew for a little bit here in the US, back in India. Did medical flying, did corporate flying, did commercial flying, did some aerobatics and some other bush planes, hot air balloons. So did the whole plethora of aviation, got the runaround. But before aviation started, I was always very keen to become an astronaut. And then I shared with my father the true, dream and passion to become an astronaut. And, in the US, you have to be a US citizen, you have to go to US Air Force, you have to go to NASA. And yes, that's where the dream, thins out a little bit, and then, you lose sight of it. But I never did. And after my flying in India and abroad and everything I did, I kind of started to look at opportunities where the original dream can come alive. And that's where I got the opportunity with Blue to kind of be on this mission. It's been in the works for a little bit. It didn't happen right away. And finally, it's happened now. So NS-25 is scheduled, as you see on the news, and we will be going to low Earth orbit in the near future.
Gopi Chan Thotukura, born in Vijayawada, is a US citizen of Indian origin living currently in the States and is the co-founder of Preserve Life, a multi-million-dollar wellness center being developed on the outskirts of US's Atlanta. In addition to his commercial jet piloting, Thotukura is experienced in piloting bush, aerobatic and seaplanes as well as gliders and hot air balloons. He has also served as an international medical jet pilot. As highlighted in Blue Origin's press release, his adventurous spirit led him to the summit of Mount Kilimanjaro in his most recent expedition. So how does the space expedition actually make Gopi Chand an astronaut? Given that the New Shepard rocket NS-25 Blue Origin climbs to 100 kilometers from the Earth's surface, stays in space for a long duration, and the crew aboard gets to experience weightlessness and allows them to observe the Earth's curvature, it fits the criteria of a space trip. Now, this expedition gives Thotukura a space in Indian space history as an astronaut. Because until 2021, all human space flights involved only military personnel and astronauts who were trained and were a part of missions that either involved living in space or being a part of test flights. But this time around, a civilian who gets to experience being in space long enough can earn the recognition of being an astronaut. The date of the NS-25 suborbital mission has not been announced, but it's likely to take place in the next couple of weeks. The ISRO chairman S. Somnath also reacted to this news and told the media that should Thotukura's flight be successful prior to the Gaganyaan mission, he would be the second Indian in space and technically an astronaut. So what is this NS-25 mission that Gopi Chan Thotukura is flying with? NS-25 will be Blue Origin's 7th crewed suborbital space flight. The spacecraft will reach the outer space, but instead of becoming an artificial satellite or maybe gaining enough velocity to escape Earth, it will complete one orbit before re-entering Earth's atmosphere. Blue Origin is yet to confirm the date of the mission. And what is New Shepard? The New Shepard launch system is named after Alan Shepard, the first American to go to space. The reusable suborbital rocket system is powered by the company's Blue Engine 3 engine, which can throttle down the booster to just 8 km per hour to land the reusable section of the rocket. The 6 astronauts will be sitting in New Shepard's pressurized crew capsule, where each astronaut gets their own window seat. There will be no pilot on the mission because the vehicle will be fully autonomous. Thank you so much for watching India Today SoSouth. Follow us for more such stories, and I'm Sarah Fazil.